Okay, today we're going to propagate some Geraldton wax. So I've selected a cutting off the tree earlier, and what you do is just cut it off just below one of the little nodules. Okay, so what we're doing is we're making a mini hothouse. You can grow them in a big hothouse, but if you don't have one, you can still propagate. So we've got some premium propagating soil, and it's best to buy premium soils when you're doing this, or you'll waste a lot of time. So we just don't pack it in hard, just pack it in nice and firm. Okay, now there's different things that we can use to encourage the root growth. One is just ordinary honey. The other is just a rooting compound, plant cutting powder that you can buy from the hardware store. You can buy it in powder form or you can buy it in liquid form. Today I'm going to use the powder form. So I'm actually going to cut this down a little bit more. So take the offshoots off, because otherwise the little cutting is using its energy up surviving instead of putting out roots. And then once again, just cut below a nodule, and I'm actually going to take those two off as well. Okay, now then just put it in some water to wet it so that it gets lots of powder on it. And then you just need something sharp to make a little bit of a hole before you put your cutting in. So a stick, a skewer, a bit of florist wire. So now just get your cutting and coat the stem. And as I said, today I'm using the powder, but you can use honey or you can use a liquid form. And then you just place it in, and then firmly, don't pack it in like it's going into cement, just nice and firm. And then just give it a tiny little bit of water. And the water should circulate in our mini hothouse, and really you shouldn't have to do anything else but wait for the roots. So you can see that I've just used an old soft drink bottle. I've cut it in half. I've made a couple of cuts in it so that it will go over the top nice and easy. So there you go, there's your mini hothouse. Now put it in a sunny spot, but probably not 50 degrees heat, and you'll notice that the water in it should circulate around and round. But if you think it's getting a little bit dry, just pop the top off and get a water atomizer or a little watering can and just give it a tiny bit extra water. Now you should have roots by 30 days, and the beauty of this clear container is you will actually be able to see your roots when they start to grow. So good luck growing your Geraldton wax. Now a little idea from the florist is if you happen to get a beautiful bouquet of flowers and it's got Geraldton wax flowers in it, they're absolutely gorgeous. You can actually take a cutting off them, and that way you get to keep a part of your beautiful bouquet forever, and you can grow it outside. So enjoy propagating flowers.